Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in this video I'll be sharing how I was able to get this buy trade on Vicent 51x. And as you all can see, we're actually running in deep profits. I had my entry here at this point, and how I was able to get this entry, you can see we had this from pattern formation, had the left shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder. Then we had price getting these higher lows. You can see this higher low. Price first created these two higher lows, but I spotted this neckline of this pattern, identified it, and I looked out for this level for my level of entry with a couple of confirmations, but I didn't get any confirmation. So my next target was for price to give me like a retest of this our trend line, like a test of this our trend line, like giving us a third touch of this our trend line with some candlestick formation for a buy confirmation. So when price gave us this third touch of this trend line, I had my entries. Then you can see how far price pushed up, dropped, and continued. Then we had another formation again. We had another formation again as well. You can see, as you can see, we had this left shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder. Another continuation pattern, another reversal bullish pattern. Understand? So price also gave us this strong bullish push, and our next level of target, I initially had my first target level at this point, which price has hit my TP. So our next level of target will be at this point. That's our next level of target. So at this point, I'll be moving my stop loss to my entry to secure this trade. I didn't actually place any stop loss, but I'll be securing this trade at this point. I'll be securing this trade at this point, so we'll stay safe on the trade and then hold the trade to our target level. So that's it, guys. Yeah, like just pure price action, nothing more, nothing complicating about it. Price patterns, like chart patterns, markets, market structure, and all of that. You all can say this long bearish move from the market. For this was when, can you me, this was 3rd April, like yesterday, basically yesterday. So we had this strong bullish push. Price dropped hard and came to this point, give us these formations, give us this market formation at this area, and kind of exhaustion pattern with exhaustion formations, then with some reversal patterns. Price give us this inverted head and shoulders pattern with a breakout. My entry was actually a retest, like a break and retest of the neckline, but price didn't give us a good confirmation. Always wait for confirmations before you get into any trade. So know your confirmations. If you're using patterns, if you're using candlestick charts, candlestick formations, if you're using whatever confirmation you're using, just wait for those confirmations to play out before you can get into the trade. And I waited, I didn't see any confirmation, so I had to take this trade at this point. You all can see I took this trade at this point with like the third touch of this trend line. Then I got my buys, like pushed up. That's actually neat. Hope you guys will be able to pick a couple of things from my analysis, my trade entries, and all of that. And I really appreciate that if you can learn or appreciate this video.
Hey guys, I've actually closed the trades, and I think I was okay with my profits. At least my first target got hit, and market was halfway close to my main target, my TP2. So that was actually nice, a nice trade, I would say. And why I closed out, because I saw on the lower time frame, I saw some kind of choppy moves, and I wasn't convinced with it. Adding to this, price failing to break above these highs. You can see it. Okay, adding to price failing to break above these highs, though these are lower time frames. These are lower time frame price reaction and all of that, but I wasn't convinced enough to hold on to the trade longer enough. But I would say I was okay, and I was okay with the profits the market gave to me, about $159, I think, or so. That is actually on a $30 account, which is a nice flipping. Like, I would really say it's a nice flip. Yeah, so a bigger breakdown of this trade from bottom, like how I was able to get this trade, like how what gave me the idea for the buys on this trade. So okay, let me zoom out. So okay. Okay, what gave me the idea for the buys of on this trade? So as you all can see, I first went to the daily time frame and I saw price give these generally price have been on a long-term uptrend, and at these points I knew this point would actually be a sensitive point, and it has always been on the daily time frame. You can see price reacted there as a resistance, reacted there as a resistance, and pushed down, then finally broke above it but gave a small push but failed to retest it. The price moved up choppily and came back to it, retesting the same level. You can see multiple rejections at this point. Let me zoom in. So you can see multiple rejections at this point. You can see we had price testing here once, twice, thrice, and 4 times, I would say. Yeah. And then with this candlestick, you can see this long wick rejection, like this long wick the market's created. So this long wick the market's created. So this long wick the market's created. So I went to the daily time frame. I went to the forward time frame after seeing the bigger picture of after seeing what the market looks like on the daily time frame. So I went to the forward time frame. On the forward time frame, I have this level of resistance actually. Whenever price breaks a level of support, it turns to resistance, and price actually broke this level, broke below this level, and with this strong bearish engulfing candle. Then after this strong bearish engulfing candle breakouts, on how price broke below this level would actually give us an information, because if price wanted to bounce off this level, it would have approached this level in a corrective way, like a choppy way, not in a strong impulsive way like it did here. Only about 3 candles gave us this long move, so it would have approached this level and we expecting a bounce of this level. But see what price did with this long bearish candle, broke below it. Then what would come in our mind is that this looks like a fake breakout because of the way price broke below this level, because price can't just keep breaking and keep dropping. Like price can't just keep breaking and keep dropping without some kind of correction and all of that. But yeah, so as we saw here, price give us this okay, let me go to a lower time frame. So as you saw here, price give us this lower time frame formation. Price give us this this on the 1 hour time frame, right? So on the 1 hour time frame, price give us this, see the drop, and after price dropped, my mind was like, okay, on how price dropped this way, I would expect some price to like give us a push back up to this level, maybe a push back up, then a retest, then maybe a bullish push to the upside before playing around, then dropping properly downwards. Because on how price dropped, I had in mind that yes, this is not really a nice breakout of this level, so we'd be expecting some bullish moves. So, and that's what we got at this point. On the 1 hour time frame, we got these formations, these choppy moves, and for me to get an entry, I wouldn't be entering a position on the 1 hour time frame because of how volatile this 251x index is. So I went to the 15-minute time frame, basically 15-minute time frame. I went to the 15-minute time frame and saw how the formation looks like clearly on the 15-minute time frame. So after this drop, price gave us this right shoulder, this left shoulder, this left shoulder, the head and the right shoulder. on I on okay, as I explained on the as I explained earlier on the first video, which would be included in this particular video right now. So as I explained earlier on, this formation was a kind of a signal to me, like it gave me an information for it gave me an information that the market would be edging towards a bullish reversal. So price gave us this inverted head and shoulders pattern. See the left shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder. So after these formations, on this formation I spotted my neckline, then waited for price to give me a retest with a confirmations, a rejection at this point to tell me that yes, this level is holding on to this pattern, this neckline is holding on to this pattern for a good buy opportunity. But I didn't really get the candlestick formations and confirmations I needed to get into the trade. So I waited. I identified this level as well as a trend formation because price gave us this higher low, another higher low. I drew this. I first merged these two trends, then waited for the next waited for the next next test of this particular trend, like giving us a third touch of this trend for a good entry, because I didn't really get an edge at this point. So I waited for price at this level for another level of entry for a good buy. So how price tested this level? Now presses this level, I got into this trade with some candlestick formations, with some confirmations at this area. I got into the trade at this area with some confirmations, and I was able to get a good buy opportunity on 251S. That's with a low risk. My stop loss was actually at this point. I think I got my stop loss at this point, my entry at this point. Then my first TP here. My first TP was here. It got hit. Then waited for price to give me a good push to the upside. So after price gave us this good move, we are still running good profits. Then I exited the trade at this point. You can see there are more rejections at this point to telling us that yes, this level is holding on, and we already had a kind of a left shoulder formation and this kind of a head, but this head have failed to break. Like after price gave us these higher highs, so these higher highs and that higher high, but failed to create another higher high. Understand? I got a couple of candlestick rejections at this point that made me exit my trade, because we'll be expecting maybe kind of a drop back to this level before a push to the upside. But I can't be patient enough to wait for those moves. I was okay with the profit the market gave to me, and my risk as well was okay. I managed my risk well. I grew $30. It was actually $30 account, and I made over $150 something on it, which is actually nice. So, and a good reward. So with a little risk, just small risk, I was risking about $20. I was willing to blow $30 account to lose it, but on how the trade went my way, I made like times 5 of my capital. So this is actually a nice flipping trade I took here. So that's it, guys, and hope you all enjoyed this video, my analysis and all of that, and comments on your thoughts, what you think about the video, the trade, and all of that. New viewers, do it to subscribe. Returning viewers, I appreciate you guys. You guys are great. You guys are doing a very, very good job promoting and helping this channel grow. And do have a wonderful day, guys. Peace out.